If you're looking for the latest news and rumors around the New Orleans Saints, y'all are in the right place. Mitchell Rentz here from Chat Sports, ready to walk you through everything going on around the whole Michael Thomas situation, and we got an injury update around Wil Lutz. We are going to kick this show off, though, with Thomas because there's been some issues going on with him, his side, and, well, the New Orleans Saints in general. So the report is that Thomas, he actually ignored some team calls this offseason. It sounded like the Saints were just trying to figure out what exactly was happening with his ankle injury. This has been something that we've talked about multiple times here on this show, and it's probably one of the biggest stories simply because of the time that Thomas missed last season. He had the entire offseason to get 100% healthy. Now has ankle surgery. You heard Sean Payton be a little bit frustrated as well. However, today on Monday, Thomas posted this on his Instagram, which kind of to me indicates that maybe he doesn't like the way that he's being portrayed by the New Orleans Saints media thus far. So they tried to damage your reputation. You save theirs by not telling your side of the story. I'm kind of interested to see what you guys have to say about this whole Instagram post going on. Maybe Thomas is talking about Sean Payton's comments back in late July on his injury all around. Well, Look, it appears we're going to have to spend some time without him. It's disappointing, and we'll work through it with the other players that are here. But the surgery took place, and obviously we would have liked to have that happen earlier than later, and quite honestly, it should have. So you can hear some of the frustration that Payton had to say about this whole Michael Thomas injury, and I know a lot of Saints fans are kind of fed up with it too. So what is your one-word reaction to the Michael Thomas situation going on right now? I want you to throw it down in the comments. Personally, my one-word reaction is diva, and y'all can hate on me for saying that, but I really do think that the way Michael Thomas has been acting this entire offseason is weird, and if he was ignoring those calls for 3 months, that is strange. Now, sure, I don't know his side of the story, but I do know this. He had the entire offseason to potentially have ankle surgery, and he seemed like he waited until middle of June, middle of July here, and now he's probably going to end up missing the first month of the entire, well, I shouldn't say entire, probably going to miss the first month of the NFL action. Now, obviously, we want to see him out there on the field because his first 4 years, I would probably go along to say, probably the most impressive 4 first years of any wide receiver in NFL history. Coming off a year in 2019 where he set the new single-season record of 149 grabs. Let's face it, this Saints offense is a lot better with him out on the field, and what I've been hearing from training camp thus far is a lot of the other receivers, like a Traquan Smith, they're not ready to step up yet. So you want your wide receiver one, especially, well, sooner rather than later. The next thing we're going to talk about here is an injury update around Wil Lutz. So the initial report was that the Saints, they're going to try out some kickers. So anytime I hear that, I'm like, all right, well, what's going on with your current kicker? And it came out today from Ian Rappaport that he's dealing with a core muscle injury. Originally, it was reported that he was dealing with a groin injury, and it sounds like right now he's questionable for week 1. So Lutz posted this on his personal social media. I know it's a little bit tiny to read, but I'm going to do my best to walk you through it. Unfortunately, I found out that my training camp will be cut short due to an injury that I had progressively worsened after talking with our excellent medical staff, and he goes on basically to say then, talk to the medical staff, and he's going to weigh out his options ultimately, but he's hoping that he's going to be back sooner rather than later. So basically, we're dealing with Michael Thomas injury. We're dealing with now Wil Lutz injury, and I know there's been a lot of injuries, honestly, just popping up in training camp, so we can't drop the F-bomb on a show, but I kind of figured it's Monday. I'm sick of injuries, so if you're tired of injuries too, I want you to type F-I for bleep injuries, man.